Dang it, I hit a button. We could bring in some rock because right now it's at 16 inches deep on this edge to get up to flush with form boards. And right here, we are 6 inches right here. So they got 4 to 6 to 16 inches. And then this is a a little less than 5 by 4. So he said it was a 5 by 5. It's a little smaller than that, but flush in, tying into there. Then they added 2 locations here that we're going to get done on the same day on Friday. So there's that 4 by 4, we're calling a 5 by 5 we just looked at. Then that 18 by 8 that actually has removal, but that's the only removal. Then we come up to this spot here. So this is going to be flush off the door, flush out to the wood, and straight out to the existing concrete there. And what we're going to do is we're going to come up 6 inches off of existing and then flush into the building. So he's got his board here. We're going to come up to 6 inches right to the essentially the bottom of that 2 by 4 he put in, and we're going to go a flat pad all the way to the door. So this is the same situation where it's already existing down pretty deep, so we'll need to fill. Right now, to be up flush with the door, we're going to be about 16. So we definitely need to fill that in before we pour that. And then again, this is your lay down area. So the address, when I GPS'd it, it actually said there's like a couple entrances to this property. So the address brought me like right down there. There's a bottom entrance. Don't go in there. You're not going to turn around. Just keep coming up. You'll see these delineators. This is where I would stage my dump trailer and breakout equipment and volumetric for probably the 2 small ones I just looked at. And this is where you can see we got some scrape in here. And I'll show this to Chris, but he said he could get that black car moved so we can back up here and get our truck down. And that cone right there is that first rip out area that I showed you. Then if we head up to our 4th location, up the hill here, and they basically have everybody's contact information so they can get everything moved that we need to get moved, because we know staging's crazy. But this is that last area right here. So for this one, what they want is they need it to be full width, which that's what's going to require some forms, because they got these boulders here. So we'll need to form up and put concrete up straight up here. But we're going to start down 6 here. So we're going to start down 6, then out 12, out a foot, and then down the remainder, and then tie in however we want to tie in. So we don't need a bottom step on that unless you want to put another 12-inch step, but I assume that's just going to go straight down in. We can saw cut a straight line, come up in 12. I'm sorry. Come down 6, out 12, down 6, and end it. And it might not be down 6. That bottom step might be smaller, whatever it ends up being. But they want to have 6 down, out 12, tie in. And if we need to come out again to be able to make it tie in or whatever, we totally can. So that's the additional 2 panels that they have here. Real quick, I'll get you a width on this. So this thing is 6 foot 6 inches, 6'6" wide. From that side we're tying into, all the way to here is 6 foot 6. And I will find the stamp for you. And if we cannot find the stamp, they said that's fine, they understand, and to just make it brim finish. And I told them there's a pretty good chance that that's what it's going to be, because that stamp's so old and deep and gnarly, and we don't want to halfway match it. So that is it.